Okay guys, in this video I'm going to give you a little tour of the user interface in DB Browser for SQLite. It's an open source graphical user interface front end for SQLite, which is a super cool, powerful little desktop database program. Runs on your desktop computer, so you don't need to set up a server like you would with MySQL or Oracle or one of the other big enterprise databases. So let me give you a quick tour of the user interface, and then we can look at some of this structure of this database we created for marketing summaries. So I'm going to go ahead and open that database just so we have some stuff to look at here. I'm just going to grab this .db file. Okay, so we're going to kind of work from the top down. We'll go top down, left, right on the user interface. Okay, so we have the menu bar here, pretty simple. Okay. You can pull up your different stuff if you want. This is I believe they call this the project toolbar, so we can create a new database, open an existing one, write changes, undo changes. This is a project file. Your DB browser session is actually a project file, which is a little bit different. So I typically just save one with the same name. You can add another database file to the current database connection. I've never messed with that, but I assume it means you can query data from more than one database, which is cool. But we won't go there today. You can close a database, one of the attached databases. Okay. Then we have right here, we've got our main tabs. So this database structure gives you your Explorer view here, tree view, with the different things in your database. It's mostly going to be tables. And then you can create tables, create an index, modify a table, delete a table. I don't even know what the print's for. Print the structure of the open database. There you go. Okay, so then that's the first tab. Then you have your Browse Data tab. That's like your spreadsheet view or your grid view on your tables. So you can see here I can toggle through the different tables. This is a table created by a plugin. So not quite as easy to use as Excel, but it's got scroll bars and you can get through what you need here. Okay, when you're in the Browse Data tab here, you've got some options. So you can add a new doc data browser, refresh. This is some filtering you can do. You can save the table as currently displayed. Print the browsed table data. You can insert and delete records. Let's see, show hide format toolbar. Okay, so I didn't know you could do that. So we could actually change some stuff here. That might be just, oh, okay, so that lets you change, if you want to change the appearance of one data cell. I don't know why you would do that, but so it does have some limited styling capability, which is interesting. You can find, open the find toolbar down here, and let's see, what's this last one? Replace text and cells. All right, so pretty handy. I have no idea what edit pragmas is for. I have no idea what this is for. It looks like these are maybe parameters on the table size. And this is all going to be, we could set this to full auto vacuum. That probably keeps your data compacted. Make it case sensitive. So there's some stuff you can do in here. All right, and then this is just if you want to run your SQL queries against your database, you can do that here. You can enter your SQL queries and it'll give you the results. All right, then over here we have that dialog that lets us edit values in a cell, and there's some different things you can do here with that. You can let's see, will it let us export? I'm not sure if this is the whole database. This might just be what's in this cell. I thought there was a way to export the table. Is it this one? Yeah, right here. Export to CSV or JSON. So you can get your data out pretty easy in CSV. All right, and then this is just showing you your connections. Okay, so I'm not using this to connect to anything remotely. Let's see, here's your Database schema, another view of that. If you're going to run plots, which we're not going to do, and then a log of your SQL statements. Okay, then we've got our, let's see, we can close this, and then this lets you cycle through records on a table if you have more than one record. Let's see, do I have a table? Yeah, so you can see here it's toggling through the records. Pretty simple user interface, but that's okay. I like simple. It's a great little database tool. So let's see, how are we doing on time? We're about 5 minutes. You know what? I think I'm okay with keeping this short. I was going to show you guys SQLite Studio, but I think I'll do that in a separate video. Oh, I was going to show you a little bit about this table. That's right. Not this table, this database. So let's look at this database just as an example. So I'm over here on the database structure. So this is a database I built in one of my failed video attempts that just is to track job summaries for marketing purposes. So the main table is job summaries. And then we have a table with clients, which we can link to in job summaries. And then this is a many-to-many relationship table where we associate jobs with tags. Okay, so it's like tagging a social media post, but in a relational database. So let's go look at that. You can see I don't have any triggers or views or anything, indices yet. I might add some indices as we go. I don't know that I'm going to need any triggers. Triggers are like things that happen when you perform some database action like inserting a row or deleting a row. Okay, so let's look at our tables. So here's my clients table. Nope, let's look at the job summaries first. So here's the job summaries. It's got a unique ID, our job number, the job name, the type of job. I will probably make this a valid value table. And I should also spell boundary survey right. That's embarrassing. So I should do that for sure. It's got a short description. Any comments from the database editor. And it's got the client. This is a foreign key, I believe, so it will only let you choose values here that are in the clients table. And then I have some values here that we don't typically use in our marketing material, but sometimes when we are preparing statements of qualifications for government jobs, they want to know start date, end date, contract value, and our contract value and the construction value for like every job we've done for the last 5 years, which is crazy, but sometimes they make you do it. So I have optional fields for that, optional columns. All right, so then we have our clients table. So we've got a unique ID, the client name, the client type. Again, this could be a valid value table, short description. So it's a nonprofit focused on land conservation, and then notes. I should choose either notes or columns. I should be consistent. That's just notes from the database editor about the record. And then we have our tags. So it's got a unique identifier for the record, and it's got the tag value and the job. So you just add a new row for each tag that's associated with the job. Again, this could be a foreign key. This could be a foreign key, and this could actually be a valid value table. So we've got some things we can clean up here, and I'll work. I'm going to be teaching my 2 admin staff how to use this tool, so I'll work with them to get those valid value tables set up. So we need a valid value table for tag values. This could be a foreign key that will link to the job table, job summaries table. And then job type could be a valid value table. And client, yeah. Let's see. So we've got 2 valid value tables and a foreign key we can set up, I think. So we'll do that. Oh, 1 more valid value table we'll have for client type. So 3 valid value tables and a foreign key that we'll set up. All right, that gives you an idea of what the user interface for DB browser for SQLite looks like. And I gave you a little tour of our really simple database here. You could use this for all kinds of different business data. It's just that's a marketing example, but you can use it for all kinds of different stuff. So thanks for watching.